And if it wasn't for what Martin Luther King stood for, then obviously we wouldn't have the game we have today and the diversity that we have today.
I'm a firm believer in the connectivity of all humans, that we all have to look out for each other, be kind and be good to each other. And there's really no greater example of that than being on a team and having to cooperate and work together and strive towards a common goal.
When the person to the right of you sees that you have their best interest and you're sacrificing something to help them, and that might encourage them to do the same thing, and then, you know, it just continues to go on and on.
Well, MLK Day is also one of the busiest in the NBA. 14 games we have you covered on our networks. It starts at 2:30 with a matinee on NBA TV. Get to see Trae Young, the Atlanta Hawks, take on the Toronto Raptors. And then, of course, Ja Morant. We talked about him a little bit.
I'll be there, baby. Come on, yeah.
And then the Lakers, Celtics, one of the greatest rivalries in sports history. That's at 7:30. Blazers and Warriors at 10. You guys ready for a little story time with the big fella?
Let's do it.
Let's watch.
And I know you like, you know, stylish items. Is there a uniform?
Hey, man, you scared me. Don't be walking up behind me like that.
You talked about the old school guys you like to talk to them. When I put up this Wilt Chamberlain card.
I'm mad because I wanted to pass him up in points. When I hear a conversation about myself, I only want to hear one name.
The big Aristotle.
Superman.
The Diesel.
Big Cactus. Most dominant ever.
MDE.
Now, if I would have passed him up, I would have arrogantly said Shaquille O'Neal's the most dominant player ever. Don't ever ask me the question again. Yeah, I got more rings than him, but he got more 50-point games, he got more rebounds, and he has more points.
Was there ever any interaction between you two while he was still living?
When I first came into the league, I did a Reebok commercial. I brought him, Bill Russell, Bill Walton, and Kareem. Here's a commercial right here. Check it out.
Password. Don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
It was me paying homage, showing respect. I saw him one time in L.A., and this is no lie. We had a restaurant. I'm here. Wilt's right there. No hi, no you suck, no anything.
Didn't acknowledge you at all.
No. So unlike these guys that get upset when I go at them, I took it to myself and said, okay, he don't know who I am yet. The greats don't recognize me yet. I must not be great. And if you don't think I'm great, I got work to do. It's a pecking order thing. It's a respect thing. Now, after all that, when you go in the Staples Center and you see my name up there, it's well-deserved. Those guys paved the way for me. I will never disrespect them, even if they don't talk to me, even if they don't like me. I will never say anything disrespectful.
That's not enough. Oh, this must be a rookie thing or something.
Isiah Thomas, Dominique Wilkins, Neek and Zeke, two players that are close to you. We'll start with Zeke.
Mentor in business. I would do silly things. I get a call from nowhere. Big fella, the league gonna be yours in a couple years. You gotta do this. You don't want your mama seeing that. And I respected that. It was just a beautiful thing, something nobody else ever did. When you're talking about pecking order and pecking order status, when Isiah Thomas call you and tell you something, listen.
You have to care about one another. You have to love one another.
See, a lot of these guys' egos are too big because they think they're that good, but you're not really that good. See, they think it's hating. But I always question, how can we hate when we've done something you ain't done yet? It don't make sense. I'm giving you advice. I'm telling you what to do. So I've always loved Isiah for that. Dominique taught me how to score. We was playing one day. He had 40. He had an easy 40, and I had 40, but it was a tough 40. So he came and he said, big fella, you try to get your points too early. You got to pace yourself. I was like, what do you mean pace yourself? He said, how many you want to average? I was like 28, 30, 7 points a quarter, big dog. And that's where I get that from.
7 points a
quarter. Because I used to try to come in and get 30 in the first quarter. And second quarter.
Be worn out.
Yeah, and then get it. Like, yeah, he said, nah, man, 7 points a quarter. So I 3 jump hooks, free throw. Oh, there go my boy D. Scott in the corner. See what he gonna do, right? While I'm resting. And then, you know, you let the other guys eat.
So before we get up out of here, a couple of hairstyles. I know we all part of the Ball Brotherhood, but if you had...
the BBH, I like that.
BBH, you like that?
I like that. I like that.
You got a choice between Michael Cage and the legendary Jerry Curl, Kelly Tripucka and the legendary Super Mullet, Artist Gilmore and the Super Fro.
Super Fro, probably not. too big for that. I'm gonna probably go with this tight curl because I already got a beautiful face and I already got this. So you add that curl to it, boy, I'm gonna be a sexsymbol.com.
Just let your
Soul Glow.